welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited because you know what? We're doing a beauty video and I'm really excited. So I'm in my living room because of course it's still decorated for Valentine's Day. I'm still keeping up the hearts a little bit long and stuff. So I'm really excited because I haven't done a beauty video, like a proper sit down beauty video talking about makeup products that I have been loving and stuff, and I have a good little small selection of things because I haven't really shared anything beauty wise in a long time of like favorites. I didn't do one for 2020, and obviously 2021 went by and I still hadn't said anything about what beauty products I was using and what was my favorites and stuff like that. And so I had done my last BoxyCharm for 2020. My final BoxyCharm was for 2020. I did do a whole video on that, which was the best of beauty product, or the best of beauty, whatever the beauty skincare and stuff I got in that box. I did do a best of like what were my all-time favorite products that I had gotten and products that I had actually used in the box. So those products are not going to be featured in this video because a lot of that is kind of like a favorites video in general to itself of what was my favorite stuff of like skincare, and a lot of those products that you'll see from that video I have actually used up, and they're sitting there. I have a huge bag of empties for 2021, and I will get around to it at some point to share with you all the products I used up, but a lot of that is my BoxyCharm things I had used up that I was using up since like 2020 and stuff, and so it's all used up now. All my BoxyCharm things are pretty much gone. So in case anybody's wondering or wants a little kind of spoiler, then that's the spoiler. So the makeup products I hadn't shared were some other little things, that I had been using, and I wanted to let you guys know how they were going and stuff because I have really downsized on my makeup collection. I really downsized before I moved into this apartment. It's gonna seem like a shocker now for how long I have been in here, and it seems like time has gone very much by as to that. So, I moved in here, at the end of July, of 2020, and it's already now 2022. So, and I still have a pretty small, decent sized makeup collection since being here. I haven't really done too many makeup hauls. I think I do like maybe one makeup haul maybe a year at this rate. So I've been using the same kind of beauty products since 2020 into 2021 and stuff, because I really have just been curating a makeup collection for myself of products that I actually use and love and things like that. So we have a nice little makeup collection of things that have been my go-to favorites, of things I've used frequently, a couple fragrances that I wanted to share, and then just talk about some little hair stuff of things that I really much use on the daily, and things like that. So I hope you find this exciting to watch, and of course the sun is trying to break out now. And if you're wondering about my outfit, it's from Chicwish. It's this cute little sweater and little jogger set, which is so cute, so comfy and cozy. I absolutely adore it, plus there's pearls, so I've been very excited. And so I just want to give you a little bit of background story. A lot of my makeup is pink or neutral based, because as you know, I finally figured out my makeup. I don't do crazy makeup no more. If we look back at a lot of my other videos, we will know, if you've been following me a long time, then you will know that I have done very crazy makeup looks. Oh, and I do have a pink drink today. I went to Starbucks. It's inside of a Target, so very excited. Had a very good day. So I'm really excited to share with you these products. So let's get right on into it. Hopefully before the sun sets down. So I definitely want to share with eyes first because I always do my eyes first with makeup. Eyeshadow primer I have been using is from Milani, and it's their eyeshadow primer. It's almost gone. You only need like the tiniest little drop for each eyelid, and that's it. So this will probably save you and last a long time. I've been using it since 2020, and I don't really wear makeup every day sometimes, and you know, so this kind of just like lasted for that long. And it's a really good eyeshadow primer. Makes your eyeshadow last all day. Very nice. Base. So here is what this looks like, and it's like its little limbs. It's a nude base eyeshadow primer, which I don't think will match everybody's skin tone. So it does look a little bit dark because I'm very pale underneath. So just need to I think that's the only thing I feel that I'm not crazy about with this eyeshadow primer. While it is a good eyeshadow primer for your eyeshadow, it is not really it's not really great for, I don't think, all skin tones to match because it is a bit of a nude color. So depending if you are too pale, I don't think it will really work for your eyes unless you blend it out as much as possible. But it is a good primer. It is a good eyeshadow primer. And I do have an eyeshadow primer backup from Pretty Bold. Other things with the eyes, I mostly have like little tiny palettes, and I have a little eyeshadow single. This has been my favorite eyeshadow single, so let me talk about it. This is, I don't think it's even made anymore, and I'm so sad because I love this. I love silvery based eyeshadows, and I really liked that this was a silvery base. I have his pan on it. This is from Colourpop. It's their Super Shock Shadow in I Heart This. I had got this from Ulta back in 2020 when I did a makeup haul. So it is like a very kind of, silver, come on, it's like a silvery color. It's sparkly and shimmery, and it's like literally my go-to shadow. It's my go-to. Like, I wear it. I even have it on today. Like, I am so, like, this makeup, like, look. This I wear all the time. Like, and I mix it with, like, different shadows from, like, any of these palettes that I'm going to share with you. These are all from Colourpop. These are their 9-pan palettes. I love these things so much. Colourpop is my favorite eyeshadow formula, so you're only going to see Colourpop eyeshadows from me. So I do have Blush Crush, which is my go-to pink palette. So here's Blush Crush. And this is so frequently used, you can see. I definitely use this for the crease because I love having a pale kind of washed pink in the crease. You will see that I have used a lot of these other colors, mostly for like the eyelids. You can see which ones I really put my finger in and used as an eyelid base. This is a beautiful pink palette, and since I wear mostly a lot of pink, this palette just goes with everything, and it does get mixed with this at a time, and it's mixed with it today. If anybody's wondering, on my eyelids. I also have Nude Mood, which is this little sister palette. I love neutral base tones, and these are amazing. You can definitely see which ones I really dug into. I usually use a lot of the lighter colors, not so much of the darker shades, but I love all the lights up here, and I just get such beautiful looks. These are so blendable. Like, there's nothing really much to say about these palettes. And this one was, I think, this was like an Ulta limited edition. It's called All Things Equinox. I mostly use this like taupey, kind of grayish shade for like my crease, because I like to sometimes do a little bit of like a smoky eye look, so that's what I mostly use that for. But I have used a couple of the other colors. You can probably see I don't wear a whole lot of purple, but I just really like the shades in here, and I try to use it as much as I can, but I really mostly just use like that gray taupey color for my crease because it matches with a lot of things I wear. So I just really adore that a lot. And this has been a repurchased mascara, and it's from Essence. It's their Volume Stylist 18-hour curl and hold mascara with micro styling waxes. I think I've gotten 2 of these within the past 2 years. So here's what it looks like. It's this little pink one. I like Essence mascaras because they're also affordable, and I really like the formula of these. These really, you don't have to curl your, I have not curled my eyelashes using this mascara. Like, my eyelashes lift up and they're coated nicely, and they seem to really do hold. So I really do like this. I need to buy a new one desperately, because this one is actually very much, well, past its due date to be used. But I actually love this, and of course it's pink, but it does work amazingly. It's been the only mascara I've been using since 2020. So it's been a repurchase. I've been loving it. It works amazing, and I just love how my eyelashes look. And plus, I never really have to curl my eyelashes really. So I really haven't really curled them in a while, so I guess I saved myself in my eye. For face products, I think the only thing we could talk about foundation wise that I've really loved is definitely the e.l.f. Flawless foundation, the Flawless Satin Foundation. I buy these in 2s because they're $6 each, so they're very affordable. It's a medium coverage foundation. I've been wearing this. I buy the shade Pearl, which I'm pretty sure is probably not the super best match for my face. I am very bad at matching that. Oh, there will come a day where I finally use the correct probably foundation shade, but they have white in the range of this, so it's really nice. I'm just really bad at picking shades. But it does work. It's a really nice, medium coverage. I have a review of this. I think this has been my most repurchased foundation for a good couple of years now. We can link this review down below because I think that's like one of my favorite reviews I've done makeup wise, because I love this foundation so much. It's $6. I buy them in 2s because you can't beat it. And I just really love that it's a medium coverage, and it always looks so super nice on the face. So, e.l.f. And it's oil free too. So it has lots of perks. And I think this is actually probably e.l.f.'s, best, foundation on there. I know so many people talk about it. Kelly Gooch has talked about it. Everybody has talked about this foundation, and it's been my favorite for years now. And the foundation that I really just go to purchase because, affordability, it works super nice on the skin, and I like the coverage. I'm not too worried about full coverage. I like a medium and sometimes a little bit of a light coverage, but this works super nicely, and I always like how it looks on my face. So that is definitely the foundation I'm always wearing. Powder to set everything. I've been buying these for a while now. This powder I buy in 3s because this is my favorite setting powder, and it has cracked already. And I buy them in 3 because they always, every time I buy stuff from Essence, there's always like a buy 3, or I don't know what it is. There's always like some kind of deal. If you buy a certain amount, you can get another part free, I think. So I love this Essence powder, and I've heard so many good things. I think Andrea Montiliano is the person that actually convinced me to get this powder. So it's the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. So I'm not even gonna open this now because it literally has broken because I've been sitting here shaking it. I think I have 2 more as a backup currently. So I buy a lot of these at the same time. Because they last me quite a bit, so that's why I always buy 3, because I don't wear a whole lot of makeup every day or things like that, or quite often. So 3 a year for me is usually good. So I love this. This really does set your makeup, makes it look nice and matte, and it just looks really good on the skin. It looks amazing. It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't cake up, it really does set it, and just makes the skin look good. And I just really thank Andrea Montiliano, because she talks about powders a lot, and I really was like, she really likes this one a lot, so I'm gonna really give it a go. And it's the only one I really repurchased because it is also affordable. So, and I'm all about affordability, you know. A lot of high-end makeup I'm not super interested in. So I do stay towards a lot of drugstore looking makeup, as I think a lot of people can tell. I'm mostly like a drugstore lover. Nothing wrong with that. There's lots of great things at the drugstore currently, and these are the products that I really do love using a lot of the time. So there's that. Now for highlighter, this is the only highlighter I own in my collection, because I had realized, I was like, nobody needs so many different shades of highlighter. Like that's just like not what I, you know, see. Like I can't understand why there's so many different shades of highlighter and why you would need so many different shades of highlighter. So I was like, I just need one universal shade that I can wear every single day. And I've had this since 2020, and we haven't hit pan that much. And it is from Milani. So this is their strobe light, I think, highlighter in 01 Afterglow. So I don't really, you know, I stay very minimal with, you know, what I bring into my makeup collection and stuff like that. So I don't really focus on a whole lot of face products or, you know, eyeshadow palettes. You know, I buy kind of like ones here and there that I think really would work for my collection. But I'm mostly just like buying right now. I've been interested in lip products, because that's the thing I was reworking and building on. So we'll get to the lip products in just a moment. But I do have some more face products. So I did want to share the brush that I was using with my setting powder, because I did purchase this in 2020 and have been using it since then. So it is a little bit dirty because of course I had to use it today to do my makeup. But this is from e.l.f. It's their powder brush. And it's one of those clear acrylic ones. I forget the name of these. I think it's from their Beautify line, something like that. And so it just looks like this. I like it because it's a nice big powder brush to set everything, and I just like it. It really distributes everything really nicely. It's a super soft brush, so I really do love it, and it just makes everything go on nice. So this is the brush I've been using since then. I do have brushes from Miss Glam, and I use them a little bit here and there, and I just don't like really want to ruin them. Because I do want to buy more from her at some point, but I just, you know, they're just so pretty. Like, to me, they're just like works of art. Like she makes such pretty ones. So I always find it so hard to use them all the time. So that's why they're not being shown or showcased, but they are sitting in my makeup collection. Tons of liquid based blushes because let's just say that this is the best thing I've ever done for my cheeks. Liquid blushes and cream blushes are the best thing ever. Now, I am not showing any cream blushes, even though I do have some in my collection, because I haven't used them as much as I've used all of these. These are my most used. I mostly use a lot of the liquid ones that I do own. And I have two from Flower. I have two from Flower Beauty. I have two from Flower Beauty. It's not coming out. So I have the famous blush balms. This is the most famous one. It's Inten. So you can see right here. I don't really want to squeeze these out because I don't have much of them left. Or, oh my god, see? Don't do that, don't do that. But I do have it Inten. I've had this for a while. And I do have it in this one, which is bubbly, which I got this one, which is so cute. I love this one so much, the bubbly one. Because look at that, it's like a bubblegum pink. And it's actually on my cheeks today, so I will just share with you that because it's on my cheeks. So I do have bubbly on my cheeks. It's a beautiful bubblegum pink, but you can definitely that's the great thing about these. So I do put these on before powder, so a lot of the time when I do end up putting my powder on, it does diffuse out the color and makes it look so natural and flushed. All these like liquid blushes, which is amazing. And I like the bubblegum pink because I do wear like I do have like some lighter pink and more kind of bubbly gum looking pink outfits. So that's why I do wear this one. And my pinched one is for a lot of my more neutral looking outfits that I do wear. And then I do, oh, this was mostly worn a lot with my spring kind of summer outfits from 2021. But I did put it back on today, and it was like, oh, it's so good. I need to start wearing more pink like that. But I do have all of these Milani Cheek Kiss liquid blushes. I don't have all of them. I only bought these because these were like my absolute favorites in the collection that came out. So I do have Nude Flush, which I do have a video about these blushes. I have a video about my curated blush collection, which is still pretty pretty much, you know, good if you want to see swatches of a lot of these, because I'm not going to really swatch today. But I do have swatches in that, and I do talk about more about why I really love the cream, liquid, and, you know, blushes. So I do have a Nude Flush, which is definitely for a lot of my more nude-based looks. And then I have Rose Romance, which is for like more of like a rosy pink. And then I have Pink Flirt, which is more of like a kind of bright looking pink, but it really does diffuse out, so it doesn't really look super bright and neon, which is really nice. So I love those all so very much. They're so sweet and they look amazing on the cheeks. So I very much do love that. Now for the lip products, I have been using recently a lot of for 2021. I love this so much. This is from Tree Hut. It's their Sugar Lips. It's their lip butter, Nourish and Renew, made with shea butter and rosehip oil. I have been loving this on my lips. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. And it's just like a little applicator here, so you don't have to put your finger in anything, and it's clear, and it just really makes the lips super, super soft, which I absolutely love because this just works so super well and makes my lips so soft. And I was like, I think this is definitely going to be my new go-to kind of lip balm to really make sure my lips stay nice and soft, because I have very dry lips. I'm going to share 3 lipsticks that were kind of my most frequently used and favorites that I had used a lot. I do have more lipsticks and stuff in my collection, but these were like more of my most used ones that I feel for 2020 and 2021 that I've used a lot. So of course the first one is from Flower Beauty. I have this one from Flower Beauty. Hi, baby son. And this is in Naked Blush, which I love this. This is the kind of like best kind of like nude, kind of neutral tone blush color. I absolutely love this. Like, I don't know if you can see it. And it basically went with so many of my outfits and a lot of what I was wearing that I paired it with. It's just really nice. Very nice and pigmented. Feels great on the lips. And I've been loving that. And then one of my other favorite things is that, you know, CoverGirl went cruelty free. So I got super excited and I started buying their lipsticks because I really wanted these lipsticks and stuff. So they're both a cream formula. So I have here Honeyed Bloomed, which I need another one of this so much because look at this. I am on the last limb of this. It is the perfect baby pink. And I wore so much light kind of baby nude pink stuff that this matched with. So there it is right there. So I just really loved this so much. So I have that. And then I also have this in Enchantress blush, which I wore this a lot for my birthday last year. Because this was definitely a color I did not know I needed. And it has a bit of like a shimmer in it. Like, look at that. That is like the most pretty pink I've ever seen. Like, so much like, it's like a Barbie pink. It's literally like a Barbie pink. And I really love pink makeup. I think if you can tell that I really do love pink makeup. I feel like it works for me. Like, and I find so many kind of light based pink makeup, so it really does look good, and I'm really happy with a lot of it. So there is that, and I'm so excited about that. And that's really much all the makeup I had really been using. Like, there's nothing I can go too much in detail when it comes to makeup wise, because a lot of it is just self-explanatory and doesn't really need like full depth and reviews and stuff. But these are things I've been just generally using since 2020. Been very much just using this stuff. Of course, I have other like little lip products and stuff that I have been using and things like that. But these are like the top of the tier things I've been using on, you know, on a regular basis. You know, everything gets alternated, of course, but these are the things I have been reaching for quite the most out of my collection. I do have some fragrances that I need to share. Mostly Bath and Body Works. So I do need to say that this has been basically on the top of my favorites that I've shared for so long, because this is the most repurchased fragrance I buy from Bath and Body Works, and it's just called Rose. You would see how many I've gone through in either like empties videos, or I've shared these in like a lot of my beauty favorite videos that I've done, or like, you know, like I did like roundups of the year. I just love the rose one so much. Like, I can never go wrong with this fragrance. It has airy rose water, jasmine petals, and creamy musk. Oh my gosh, it just smells super divine and feminine. And I love rose scents so much, so there's never gonna be a day where I don't feel excited about rose, because a lot of my scents from Bath and Body Works do have some sort of rose notes in them. So that's why I love it so much. And of course, I am definitely mentioning Champagne Toast in this video because this has been my favorite for a long time. And I do have a review on Champagne Toast, so I will make sure to link that down below for you all if you want to see what Champagne Toast is all about, because I'm not going to do full review right here. But it does have bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. This is my favorite to use around the holidays, especially Christmas time and for like the month of January. I have not been using it for 2022 though, because I've been using something else, which does have roses in it, so that's why I feel like I have a New Year's or kind of Christmassy winter scent. But Champagne Toast was like my go-to winter scent for the past 2 years. For 2020 and 2021. This was definitely a go-to and definitely a favorite of mine. I know it's a lot of people's favorite. A lot of people love Champagne Toast as well. I don't see much people talk about rose, so I'm not sure if there's a fan base for the rose scent, but I do love those. And I do have this, which is an empties product, which I will definitely be sharing in an empties. So that's why I'm gonna share that it was a favorite, because I did use it a lot in 2021 to use when I was going out and stuff during like the spring and summer season. And then when I was not wearing it anymore for the spring and summer, I had put this in my bathroom and used it as like a fragrance spray to make sure the bathroom smelled nice and stuff, because you know, I keep the litter box in there and stuff, and you know, just to refresh in case, you know, anybody goes in there. So this is by Kenzie. I found this at TJ Maxx, and I believe it was like $6.99 or something like that. It's the Kenzie Pink Blossom Body Mist. So this is what it looked like. And there's no notes on here, I don't think. But it basically was this really nice, kind of sweet, powdery, you know, baby powder smell that was like floral scented. It reminded me of Love's Baby Soft. If you know that fragrance scent, Love's Baby Soft, I only know about it because it's something my mom used like my entire childhood. And she used it so much and frequently. Like, this is kind of what this smell kind of very similar to that. If you know the smell of that, and you're lucky to have grown up on that scent, then that's amazing. So I really, really do love the scent. It smelled really good, and it was very fresh. You know, I don't really get too worried about like baby powder smells. I haven't seen this again, and plus I think if you get it on Amazon, it's definitely like a lot more expensive. So I don't think I'll ever be able getting that again, but it was nice while I had it. Now, I don't think I was going to end this without sharing about Gabby DiMartino and her fragrance that came out, of course. I do have a review on this, if anybody's wondering. This did come out in 2020, if anybody's wondering, for the holiday season. And I do have a review on this. So here's the box, because this box is like a work of art, so I do love keeping the box. And then here's the scent right here. So if you want to smell like a sweet pastry macaron, just smells so good. It's so sweet. So cakey-like. It's a dream delight. I love it. I definitely have a full review if you want to watch it. But it definitely, if you do love, you know, cakes and pastries and desserts and stuff, it is very sweet. And that scent, I think the notes are on here. So it does have sugar plum, vanilla musk, and sweet pistachio are the key ingredients in a beautiful mess of fruity, floral gourmet accord featuring a lavishly luscious combination of creamy macaron, dazzled in apples and peaches, waltz into the land of sweets with a backdrop of cherry blossom and white jasmine. Let them be beautiful and messy in this irresistibly delicious fragrance. Stay fancy, Gabby. So that's the notes on the back of the box that I just read for you all, in case you're wondering what's actually in it. But it is a very much beautiful, sweet scent. I don't use it a whole lot, but it is a nice scent. I do smell it a lot. It does linger onto clothes for quite a while. So if you put this on something and then you stick it back in your closet and not wash it because you don't wash your things too frequently, this lingers quite a bit on there for a while. So it does have a really good stay power of lingering. So I love it, and I really do want more from her for the Beautiful Mess line. I hope she does more, because trust me, it is so beautiful and I love it. And it's just a sweet scent. Now, the last two things I want to share with you are some hair products, or like the hair stuff I use. So my Detangler is from Shea Moisture. I've talked about this quite a lot and shared it in videos and stuff. This is like my go-to detangler. It's the best detangler I've ever used in my life. It has coconut and hibiscus. It's for kids, actually. It's extra moisturizing detangler with slippery elm and marshmallow extracts. It's anti-frizz, moisture and shine for thick, wavy, and unruly hair, which a lot of that is me. And it's sulfate-free and color-safe. It's cruelty-free and definitely has no parabens, no phthalates, no propylene glycol, no mineral oils, no animal testing, and no petroleum. So I just absolutely love this so much. It is my favorite go-to, and it just works like a dream. It does make your hair almost look a little bit shiny after using this from like all the beautiful ingredients and stuff, because every time I do this, my Nana always says, did you like wet your hair or something? It looks nice. And I'm like, well, that's my detangler. It makes your hair look nice after, you know, take all the tangles out and stuff. So it does work. Now I'm not gonna show you my brush up close because it's quite dirty, but this is the brush that I use. It's called Frommer. So I will picture somewhere here up on the screen of what it looks like. It's a blush pink. Great little detangling brush that I love using. It's my favorite. I was looking for like a blush pink hairbrush a while back, and I was like, I really like this one. I got it off Amazon, and it's been working really nice to get all the tangles out. Doesn't hurt my head, which is really nice. So I do really recommend getting wet brushes, detangling brushes, because that's what this is. It's for wet or dry hair, basically like a wet brush. Just not a wet brush brand, but I do like it because it was a blush pink, and I was not finding a blush pink one at the time. So I really do love that, and I really, really adore it. And that's pretty much everything I have to share in this beauty favorites of things I've been using. Yes, we're still drinking the pink drink because oh my goodness. After talking a while, throat gets dry. But that's pretty much everything I have, and I wanted to share with you. Beauty-wise that I've been using, and just give you like a tiny little bit of a review of what I've been loving. Because I just really just really felt like I didn't really talk about beauty products too much and share with you what I've been using. So yeah, I don't know if I will be, you know, doing these, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be doing beauty favorites yearly or not, because I don't buy a whole lot of makeup like I used to. I am more selective with my makeup choices, and like using what I have, and like just like having a smaller collection. I like having a smaller, manageable collection, because it really just works for me and just makes me happy in that way. So, and everything's pink, so it's a very big change to what I used to use and share. But I'm really happy. It's almost getting dark out, so you're probably seeing a change. It's almost close to 5. So that's everything I have to share. So I will link down videos that I can. So if you do want to see swatches or anything, I guess, of these products, it's best to go look back at maybe some of those videos and stuff that I've done. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy to share with you some new favorites, some favorites of things I've been loving, and just give you mini reviews on them, and just have a makeup chat. So let me know if you used any of these things. Let me know if you have used anything in this video. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. It helps me out a lot. And until next time, have a beautiful and magical day, and I'll see you all in the next video. I love you all. Bye.
Oh, if you have the